Whoa, it's about time we headed... We have something super important to discuss. You remember? Looks like the gang's all here!
Yep, all ready. How about you two? Green and good to go?
Paimon's ready!
Great, let's get rolling then. Great. Well, first things first.
Wait.
Someone's here. We heard your footsteps.
You've been here for a while now. I take it you followed the Traveler, but I don't sense any ill intent in you.
Come on.
I figured it wouldn't take you long to notice me. I come bearing news from my lady, the Knave.
Дотторе went through the motions of returning to Snezhnaya, but it was obviously a facade. However, he has not returned to the Kuvaki.
Well, in that case, he'll be in his lab way up north. I always wondered why he applied.
Tell them that Sandrone and I will go on ahead. If they still intend to pursue this matter, they should meet us at the research center in the northern tip of Nodcry.
Nice of Columbina's two best friends to think of us. We appreciate the heads up. Our sincere thanks to the Fatui for your aid.
Lady Damselette may have left our organization, but at least some of her colleagues remain genuinely concerned for her well-being. Not to mention that the Doctor's increasingly cryptic conduct. We have crossed swords many times before, but it's not personal. We're just on different sides. We don't lack. And so, as fellow friends of Lady Damselette, it's only right that you should be in the know.
Arlecchino's situational awareness has saved us a lot of trouble.
I'll leave the map here with you. If you do decide to head to the research, and remember, at least while you're in Nodcry, Lady Arlecchino's subordinates are your comrades if you want.
This is very accommodating of you.
Just doing my duty. I shall take my leave now. If you need us, you'll find us at the experimental...
So, the Doctors left the Experimental Design Bureau and headed to some research center up north.
Marionette seems to think he's been planning this for a long time. But when did it start? Before he even...
It seems his loyalty to the Tsaritsa is lip service at most. Behind the scenes...
Whatever his motives, we know that he's decisive and incredibly ruthless.
At this stage, it's difficult to predict his next steps. I suggest we split into two groups.
Well, as much as I'd love to help... But at least take Cool Your Jet's Ducky with you. It should...
And as for Miss Inefa, I suppose you will stay to protect...
Detecting operational logic. Protect Dino.
Just in case, Sir Varka, I think it would be best if you stayed behind as well.
I mean, I would have said the Knight of Berea should probably be out on the front line, but... Okay, fine. Leave Nasha Town to me. Be careful out there, okay? If things get out of hand, fall back right away.
Yehoda will be on hand to assist you. In my absence,
You got it, boss. You guys make sure to get back.
We will.
Things are moving fast. We'd better head off soon if we hope to keep pace.
So, it's infiltrate a secret research facility, or...
we all have to bring our A game here. So, anything you need to wrap up before we leave?
Then you'd better get going.
Very well. All these broken machines on the ground. Someone got here before us. Could it be Arlecchino and Sandrone? That's quite a welcome party.
Close your eyes. Be silent. Night falls. Observe. Close your eyes. Be silent.
Get back! I said get back! Do you hear me? Why isn't it working? No! Don't come any closer! Don't!
The long sleep beckons.
You poor souls. May your spirits find peace.
Grab that key on the ground. We'll probably need it at some point.
Watch out! Ugh, there's no way through. Let's go around.
trespassers. Here? What's wrong with you people?
We're looking for the doctor, and we understand he might be here.
You looking to settle a score with the doctor? Good luck with that.
Perhaps. But you might have a chance to.
2 other harbingers had the same idea as you. They're already inside. But what good is it gonna do? The
Seems to me that you're not too Also, is it just me, or do I sense monsters nearby? If you'd prefer their company to...
We need to know what the doctor is up to. Please, if this is about more than us versus the doctor, his action...
He's building something. Ambitious doesn't even begin to describe it. A while back, he told us he'd be returning to Snezhnaya. We weren't expecting him back so soon. This time, he brought some gemstones.
The moon marrow spheres. He stole them.
Oh, Lady Damselat? Last I heard, she left the Fatui. Before she went, she told us she'd... I remember thinking that leaving us might not be the best choice. I mean, I always looked up... Back when this all started, the higher-ups dispatched 3 units to Notcry to execute their plan. They were led by the Doctor, Marionette, and the I was a part of the Damselet's unit to begin with. She never really interacted with us much. In fact, she seemed sort of detached from everything. Not because she was distracted, just felt like she always seemed like she was staring off into the distance. Almost as if she didn't... The Doctor used to stand nearby and watch her. Apparently they got along well at first, but somewhere along the way, she grew wary of him. After she left, everyone in our unit merged with the Doctor's. He's similarly indifferent to the world, except when right now, obtaining the 3 moons is his #1 priority. He even said, if he can only get his hand...
How would he create an artificial moon marrow? Maybe the knowledge he gained...
Thank you for cooperating. We appreciate...
I get the sense that you'd serve under Columbina.
No, she's no longer a harbinger. As a member of the Fatui, I'm only telling you all this because I don't completely trust the Doctor. His actions do not align...
I understand. We'll do The Knaves unit is based at the Kuvaki Experimental Design Bureau.
Well, now we know what's going on here. Artificial moon marrow.
I fear this could get ugly.
Close your eyes. Observe. Be silent. Observe. To dust.
Welcome, one and all. I've been expecting you. I hope my...
Yeah, we really appreciated
The gall. You expect us to believe you've just been...
Of course I have. Should I be worried about something? First Sandrone and Arlecchino, now you. If you were looking for them, I should probably mention that Arlecchino disappeared as soon as she... As for Sandrone, why, she stood right here hardly out of character. She never was one for basic courtesy. But I have to admit, I was a little surprised to see her showing concern for... Does everyone you associate with undergo such a change in temperament? Speaking as a researcher, I have to say, it is not a change for... Well, since you asked...
So you've got your hands on the moon marrow, and now you're claiming...
I must protest what you are insinuating with that phrase. I am not claiming anything. I am stating a fact.
Huh? Wait, you really... You'll excuse me if I'm not being a polite little lady for you. We're colleagues.
By the same token, I knew you'd respond along those lines. You and I both understand that facts speak louder than words. To that end, I've had my people send you a small gift.
What gift? Where have all your troops gone?
Who knows? Perhaps they are already marching toward a new world, following in the footsteps. As vulgar and arrogant as you may be, dear Sandrone, I have no intention of taking out my displeasure on your subordinates.
You sent your people to the Experimental Design Bureau? That's the Tsaritsa...
Yes, and I am very mindful of Her Majesty's instructions. In which case, all I'm doing is conducting another... Now then, you have a judgment call to make. Am I simply lying to stall you? Or is it possible that every word I am...
So now you've turned on fellow Fatui soldier.
I have set a new rule for myself. Each person gets one chance. Naturally, that includes you, Sandro. If you wish to leave, I won't stop you. We are called...
Scumbag!
Still, I hadn't counted on Sandrone sparing any thought for the people of this world. Shame. How can she ever hope to achieve greatness when she's so obsessed with protecting her little design bureau?
It's more than a little disingenuous to speak of achieving greatness while taking hostages.
Honor? I have the marrow of 2 moons in my possession and will soon complete the construction of a 3rd. I will be the god of a new world.
Those are sacred relics.
In my view, many in this world do not deserve to be alive. And yet, I mercifully permit them...
You'll come to regret your act.
Will I now? Let's see if you...
Close your eyes. Be silent.
Get lost! Night falls.
To dust.
It all adds up. No more lies. The deception ends here.
Bombs away! Go!
Yeah. Florist, protect us.
Close your eyes. Be silent. Fear the dark. Observe. To dust. Close your eyes.
Arlecchino.
Thanks for the assistance.
Arlecchino? They see you as an ally? What a farce. You're clearly here to destroy my research, not mine.
I'd say your research is more valuable than your life. Am I wrong? Overruled.
Go!
Your actions betray your fear of me.
With one heart, we pray.
How disappointing. Is that the best you can do? Your actions betray your fear of me. Is that the best you can do?
Be silent. Close your eyes.
Your actions betray your fear of me.
Can't hide the truth. It all adds up. The mystery unravels.
Dottore is too powerful with the artificial moon marrow in his arsenal. Fighting him is futile. Quickly!
How's this?
Let's go.
I've always thought it is wiser to flee than surrender.
Watch out!
What the? Forget about me! You should...
Where's the Traveler?
What? Just... Nasha Town? How did I get here? Strange. I remember being trapped by Дотторе during the something weird.
Huh? Traveler? What brings you here at this hour?
Huh?
What are you in the mood for today? A hot dog? Or something else? We've got some special discounts at...
Sorry, I'm...
Ah. Well, feel free to take a seat for now.
Everyone seems to be acting normal.
Oh, darling, look who it is. One of our regular customers. Get the
Wait.
Well, I'd love to, but can't serve a customer unless they order something.
Yes, thankfully. It was a long trip, and it's left me feeling pretty exhausted. But the upshot is...
Wait. These two are a couple?
Hey there! I haven't seen you in ages! What's keeping you so busy? You forgot already? You're silly.
What is she talking?
We've had a lot of customers over the last few days, so we've been real busy. And like my mom always says, Oh! Another customer's arrived! I better go see what they want.
This is all wrong. I never once heard the owner of this restaurant talk about their family. Could this be...
Very good. I knew you had it in you. Aren't you going to try the house special?
When did he show up? No, none of this is real.
You don't seem to like it here. That's fine. We can change...
I'm still alive. Where is this place? It took all my strength to open the moon gate. So this is... the moon's reflection? I can't... I guess I could try opening the gate one... No response. Maybe the... If this was the space that killed both Revier and his lover, then... Or... No. I'm not unscathed. I should conserve my strength and proceed with caution. don't believe Dottore's scheming will stop just because I escaped. I must return. Emptiness. Silence. What is this place? Or maybe the real question is, what is it for? What's this? Looks like it responds to my power. Golden. Like Kuvaki. Is it some sort of guide? And why does it feel so familiar? I might as well follow it. Where does this lead? Could it be the exit?
Goodbye for now, Columbina. I hope you have a wonderful night.
I will. Everyone else. And are these... I can't touch them. It's as if we're...
Over here! Over here!
But the people in these memories pass right through me. Just like when I disappeared. If only I had known what would come to pass. Even so, I should still take a look around. Just being back here.
Welcome home, Moon Goddess. Oh, you're the genuine article. Alice was right. This moon prayer night was worth watching after all.
Oh, yes. That was the fortune-telling stall run by Barbeloth from the Hexen Circle.
Please, draw the first lunar arcana. This
My destiny. I believe the card I drew was... Now that I think about it, Barbeloth's divination was absolutely right. It's almost time to draw the last... That was the card that popped out on its own. From here, I think. Kuvaki Pulse? What?
Fascinating.
What's going on? Did that card leave... All I did was try to touch it. Maybe this memory space is not untouched. Or is it possible that there's more?
This card is...
I need to get to the bottom of this. I'll try touching something else. Is this the wind? No, Traveler!
Paimon, listen to me. From the bottom of our hearts, we are so sorry.
Don't say that! Paimon's not a little kid! You didn't leave her behind on purpose! But... she's all alone in there! What if something happens to her? We've barely spent any time apart since we met.
We must find a way to rescue her. We were all involved in the operation where she was captured. And that being said, it won't be easy. Through conversation with the others on our return, we've arrived at a basic idea of what we're up against. Dottore's lab has clearly been in operation for a lot longer than we realized. We found many monster samples stored there. We also know that through his contact with the phantoms of Hyperborea, he gained knowledge about the moon. Using this knowledge, he then fashioned an artificial moon marrow to serve as a replacement for the frost moon beyond the... Unlike Columbina, Dottore is not being rejected by Teyvat. And even with once his third moon marrow is complete, Dottore will have completely seized the authority of the three moons.
Does that mean...
I'm afraid so. No one could have predicted this level of insanity. Not even from Dottore. And unfortunately, his insanity is coupled...
This is dire. Sounds like the world is done for...
The three moons' authority can influence the very fabric of time and space.
The trouble's already begun, I'm afraid. On our way back, we discovered that part of Nodcry is being... I'm convinced this is Dottore's doing. Not that there's any way to prove it.
The only thing more frustrating than facing down evil is knowing that it will surely come.
The Doctor is guilty of numerous crimes in Mondstadt as well. One of our knights, well, former knights. His father was... His ideology and methodology are a danger to everything in his path, from individuals to entire nations.
He doesn't see them as his own people, that's why. People like him see everyone else as beneath them.
Right. He views other people only in terms of how they can benefit him. That's the basis of all his social connections. Granted, he's hardly the only harbinger to pursue their own interests. We all do. And Her Majesty is gracious enough to permit it. Dottore's actions have gone beyond even what the Fatui could have imagined. Usurping divine authority to become a god. For a servant, we can't expect him to heed the Tsaritsa's will once he gains the Three Moons' authority. Even we harbingers consider him the...
Poor Traveler! Of all the people to get...
Paimon, I promise you, we are with you all the way.
I get how you feel. I do. But it's gonna take more than strong emotion.
Right. We can't even guarantee he's still at his research center. Before we can think about mounting a rescue operation, we need... I'll find a way.
Paimon knows, but... She's so scared. If anything happens to the Traveler... She might be the strongest person Paimon knows, but she's still human.
Then think things through before you stick your neck out.
Unless you want to lose your head.
Sandrone.
Miss Sandrone, you're okay?
Put the stuff over there. And be gentle. Am I okay? As you can see, I've had to move my whole livelihood out of the Experimental Design Bureau. It's been Dottore always goes a little loco when he finds a shiny new toy. Just go ahead and cry already.
Sorry. Paimon's not trying to make it seem. It's just...
Oh, Paimon.
Let it all out. There's no shame in it. When you're overwhelmed by fear and despair.
Okay then, while the baby of the group is having a moment, how about the grown-ups get to work? Give me your hand.
You've made a discovery?
Polonia, scan. You, hand, now.
Oh, I thought you'd never ask, my lady.
Curses! You're next, then you. Dottore, you son of a... He's done something to us! Everyone who entered his...
I don't feel anything unusual at the moment. Does that mean it hasn't activated yet? Is there a way?
My best guess is Dottore created it using the Moon Goddess's powers. 1 second, analyzing. Ugh! That friggin' maniac!
So, what twisted game is he playing this time?
The moment I analyzed the energy composition, some encrypted text, and when I deciphered it according to the Fatui standard encryption protocol, I got the following message.
He's mocking us.
Yep, he loves to toy with people. But I didn't detect any murderous intent or malice either in the message or the curse's energy.
Or perhaps all people are cowards in his eyes. Maybe he thinks the threat...
What a despicable person.
If I may. As unhinged as Dottore may be, he has always exercised...
I remember a comment he made when we first arrived in Nodcry. He said, "This world is, on the whole, presumably they interest him because they're unknown quantities."
Agreed. The Traveler is Tevat's 4th descender. All Harbin. Since Dottore took such pains to capture the Traveler, he is unlikely to kill him.
Okay. Of course. I also think we need to read between the lines with Dottore's message. If he's encouraging us to run, that means we mustn't leave Nodcry under any circumstances. My guess is, his curse will only trigger if we leave.
We've discovered multiple energy fields. Albedo is still attempting to analyze their structure. He told me to report back. Each field is slowly growing, swallowing up more of the surrounding area in the process. And the pace of their expansion has increased since...
His nefarious ambition knows no bounds. If this continues...
The loss of Columbina could not have come at a worse...
She entered the space beyond the Moon Gate, knowing what became of Rerir and Thalindus. I'm sorry.
Don't be ridiculous. If I know her, she's busy finding a way back as we speak, just so...
Whatever has become of her, the fact remains.
We need to find out the Traveler's location. But there is also other work to be done.
Agreed. Whatever Dottore's planning, we have to get the local populace somewhere...
It would be best if someone could approach leaders of neighboring nations and negotiate a...
Snezhnaya is one option.
Does it be so much easier if the Traveler is here? No! Stop thinking like that, Paimon. Paimon will join you. She's pretty well connected, Either way, that's what the Traveler would do.
Back here again. That gravitational force that pulled me back. When I saw that memory of Moon Prayer Night, If only I could have sent the others some kind of warning on Moon Prayer Night. I feel... well... back to emptiness and silence again. From last time isn't showing up. Looks like I need to gather these scattered fragments. It worked! Hopefully I can stay inside for a bit longer this time.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
What? This doesn't look like Moon Prayer Night.
Extra, extra! Latest issue of the Nausea Express!
I don't think I've ever been here. Maybe this space isn't comprised of my memories after all. There aren't any festive decorations around. Is this Nausea Town after Moon Prayer Night ended? Did Dottore's plan not affect the town? Or is no one aware of what happened because he used the Three Moons' authority? Let me see if I can influence anyone else.
So, what do we do next?
Wait, that voice. Paimon?
The most important thing right now is to find that mage.
Lauma, the Traveler, and Mr. Varga are here too.
I'd better go pay the Fatui a visit.
Traveler!
Columbina?
I made contact. It's me, Columbina.
Huh? Traveler?
Let's go! This is no time to be spacing out.
Huh? Wait a moment. This has happened before. This is what happened when I disappeared. I stood right over there, thinking it was only when she called my name that I decided to follow them. But did she turn around because she sensed my touch? Is it really possible that from in here, if I keep following them, it's that gravity again? Every time I influence reality within that space, this force intervenes and pulls. It's as if I'm getting weaker and weaker. I'll just have to try another approach next. Come on, Columbina. Keep going. Suddenly, I've been plunged. It feels strange.
Look at you, standing so still in total silence. Hello there, traveler.
He seems to be in a good mood.
Ah, so you noticed. This is the completed Trilune. 2 primordial moon marrows, and you are wary of it. Good. You performed well in that recent battle. Brave and reckless as always. Courage is the sign of a true hero, and impulsiveness is the hallmark of those who strive to advance. I say this not to belittle.
3 moon marrows. Does that...
Well spotted. What do you think? For a replica I built myself, I dare say it...
Dottore, are you planting...
I have no interest in fooling your eyes. On the contrary... Is this not a beautiful city? People live in peace and find joy in their work. The streets are safe. People can even leave their doors unlocked at night. You might say, all available data indicates your values and worldview conform with the mainstream. This kind of society should be...
False beauty is deceitful. Lies are to know...
I wonder, is it your moral standards that are too high? Answer me this. If someone existed in a sweet dream from the moment they were born, a dream in which they never once felt...
That's pure sophistry. It has no...
As I suspected. You have yet to understand all of this for...
What do you want from me?
You sound impatient. Do you think the only reason...
If it's not, then why haven't you killed me yet? No...
I'm delighted you recognize that fact. I believe we last squared off in Sumeru. Ah, the memories. How time... I'm not surprised that Arlecchino and Sandrone worked with you. You've always a way of slowly but surely ingratiating yourself with... People laud you as a hero, but I suspect there's more to it than that. Oh, but to be...
Do you always give your opponent an appraisal before you...
Call it a long-time habit. I'm a researcher, and one of my duties is to give an objective assessment of my subjects. But you misunderstand. We are not opponents. I just want to talk. Think back to Tartaglia, Arlecchino, Capitano, Colombina, and now even Sandrone. You've worked with each of them in the past. I believe you can work with me as well.
What makes you so...
Well, why not? Should the good associate only with the good and the bad befriend only the bad? I like to think we could have a more mature relationship than that. Surely you don't think all your relationships are grounded in friendship or shared ideals? People come together. Morality, ambition, dreams. People have plenty of words to embellish the nature of their relationships. But once you break free from those ethical frameworks, and that is what I'd like to talk to you about.
We're finally getting into it. He's probably been planning to kidnap me for... He has the authority of all 3 moons. I won't be able to gain the upper hand in a fight. Best if I pretend. You say you're a god, but you also speak of mutual benefit. What could a god want that...
Excellent question. But before I answer, Gaining Colombina's allegiance was a rare and extraordinary feat. But the Moon Marrows are now in my hands, and I have the edge over her. Her identity and lineage may have been a thing of glory in the old world, but they were also shackles that prevented her from... So what is it that the 3 moons cannot grant you? What stops you from negotiating with me?
I don't make deals with lying psychopaths.
That's quite an accusation. Are you expecting me to get angry with you? In the past, my less mature self might have been disappointed, perhaps even angry. But things are different now. Just as the rich do not quibble with the poor, I know... Human relationships end with conflicts of emotions and interests. But relations between humans and gods are different. I have ascended to the highest heights and laid claim to unprecedented horizons. And you... Allow me to show you the world, Descender. To stand, walk, jump, sit, and lie down. These are the most common of behaviors. Have you ever wondered why we were born following such laws? Who stipulated that we could not fly instead of walk? Someone of your talent and experience must surely know of the 4 great rulers who serve the heavenly principles. They govern. One wounded by a blade will die from blood loss or infection, and one who falls into a lake will drown in agony. The elderly wallow in solitude, and the solitary age faster. Eventually new life is born, only to embark on the... These 4 divisions anchor the world and shackle those who live in it. But they themselves transcend. All who live yearn for equality, but unless the gods prostrate themselves and profess that they are mere servants of the living, equality can never exist. Who makes the rules we must live by? Who has the right to restrict us? The limits of the body can be rejected. How does it feel to be among those with absolute power? You cannot conceive the extent to which your flesh hinders your mind and spirit. Only by discarding our useless, primitive eyes can we perceive a new world. How narrow-minded we all were in the past. Why should the final answer of the world not be the power that predates those of life, death, time, and space? The power of the Trilune. Through it, I have glimpsed new experimental possibilities. Nature suppressed, authority exiled, souls controlled. You know, I heard recently that a group of critics reviewed countless stories and drew an interesting conclusion. They found that it is more often than not the villains who strive tirelessly to push the boundaries of progress. In fact, long before this, someone voiced a similar idea in an academia editorial. Fanatics are trampled down for their transgressions, and those who transcend are rebuked for their audacity. And so, the majority of creatures are too timid to fight. But all sacrifices made during my experiments have been worthwhile, as you can now see. I can offer you something new, something you... Think about it. We are eternally bound through mutual interest. Can you truly say you would never... After all, What value do perfection and purity really have? They are fragile and feeble. I say, better to be governed by a flawed humanity than a gnosis. The true seeker of knowledge is that I'm sure many people have told you that you're different.
Because I'm a descender?
Exactly. Very clever.
But what has that got to do with you?
I do not conceal my wicked deeds, my selfish desires, or my greed. And yet, a knowledge seeker like myself will inevitably grow tired. You have traveled to all corners of the world and met many people. Along the way, there have been moments when you were misunderstood or even became a wanted criminal. And all the while, you fight and toil, claim minuscule rewards from my friend Pantalone, then you fight some more, winning some battles and losing others as your search goes on. Surely you must sometimes grow weary of being stuck in this same...
We're completely different. I embrace everything that life throws at me.
How does that make us different? I too embrace what life brings. Think of all the novel things I've managed to create. Like the artificial moon marrow. Don't you see? As unique as...
Take that back! She's gone because of your action!
I didn't say that to anger you. Though admittedly, I don't see what there is to be angry about. Anything Columbina could do for you, I can do better. I know what your ultimate goal is. You wish to walk the path your brother walked and seek...
Someone like you could never understand what it feels like to...
Perhaps not. But that doesn't mean I can't help. I could find your brother right now, bring him before you...
Don't be so presumptuous. You'll never begin to understand that...
Oh, no. This is no presumption. I'm only off... But it seems like you would sooner continue with your journey through this world. Do you truly desire this journey? Or is it simply a necessary process for... Think of all the time and energy you have spent, everything you've had to endure just to make it this far. Yes, you have made many friends. But do they ever spare a thought for the void in your heart and what you want is not friends. It is family. I, on the other hand, am far more considerate. Join my experiment, and in return, I will bring your meaningless journey and all its struggles to an end.
This is a malicious attempt to manipulate me. But at the same time, of course, he's right about my predicament. How can I deny it? I have faced ungrateful strangers, never-ending troubles, an endless quest for answers. I want to see him. After everything I've been through, words can't describe wherever you are right now. Do you miss me too?
All right, everyone. Our next mission is clear. We need to contact all the major organizations.
The residents of Nodcry are quite dispersed. The two most populated areas are the southern island. Miss Lauma, I will leave Hisi Island and Nasha Town in your hands.
Agreed. We will reach out to Natlan and Snezhnaya. Anyone found north of the Experimental Design Bureau should follow the... As for those dwelling south of that line, I will ask the Voynich Guild to help persuade them to leave.
The Voynich Guild has dealings with the Curatorium of Secrets. I will send them a letter vouching for your credibility. Yehoda, you should help Lauma.
My wish has come true. You're willingly lending me your most capable employee for the day.
Well, good for you, if all this only takes a day.
Boss, wait! Don't...
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, no one's more important to me than you, boss. And remember how Lauma healed your eyes after that?
Are you completely incapable of acting in your own self-interest? Or do you...
Are you sure you don't...
Who will see to our other work if we're all busy evacuating residents? Sandrone insists that Columbina is still alive.
But boss...
Well, Nefer, I'll link up with you once my tasks are complete.
What makes you think I'd need you to do that?
I'll need it. And considering the way you approach certain matters, I think you'll be better off with me present.
That's quite enough. Just
I bet we're in for an uphill battle here. But we can help out too. Ineffa and I are gonna...
Loading schedule. Store essential local research data and technology samples. Then, understood. I will execute this to the best of my ability.
Great stuff. Thank you, ladies.
I've contacted the Lightkeepers. A colleague of mine will join us shortly. I will persuade them to conduct a thorough search of the region.
As for me, I guess I'll be making an early return to Sumer. I think it's important that someone informs the Dendro Archon of what's going...
Roger that. Someone should inform Mondstadt, too. Mr. Duran, can I trust you to handle that? I think, as an added incentive, get there fast enough and I'll see about getting...
Really? Ha! I intend to stay behind and help Miss Sandrone with her research. She has some alchemy-related questions that
She recognizes your expertise, then. I wish you a fruitful collaboration.
Thank you. In truth, I was surprised to hear her express...
I believe she has been investigating some Fontanian technology recently.
I should mention that we have one other friend who isn't present. He hasn't made his position in all of this clear. But if we know...
Paimon's been very quiet today. But I know how close she and the Traveler are with the Natlanese.
Okay.
Make sure to heed Sandrone's warning. Many of us have been cursed by Dottore. As such, under... That aside, personally I have faith in Columbina. Same goes for rescuing the Traveler. Both of them are important allies and friends. We'll be counting on you to gather in...
Oh, wonderful. You're all here.
That voice again! Nicole? Whoa, that was loud! And it came out of nowhere.
Sorry, this is the only way I can speak to you all right now. Please accept my apology. We're still facing quite a catastrophe here at the world's borders. Alice has roped in every Hexen Circle member she can get a hold of. Except for me. She told me I had to come and help you all out as a matter of I quote, "You love talking, don't you? Well, now it's finally your time to shine. Take these. Make sure the whole party gets one each. You'll be in charge of making..."
Huh? Is this?
Scanning. Unknown device. Affirmative. It is cute and good. I believe.
This is no ordinary Dodo communication device. It's my very own special modified version, specifically... sorry. I almost went off on another tangent there. It will allow us to communicate over long distances within Nodcry. No more...
What astounding technology.
Yes, exactly. Right on cue, Albedo. I'd love to brag to you all about how it... That's all from me. Head off as soon as you're ready. I'll be staying here to keep watch, and I'll be sending you my blessings.
Sir Flint. Perfect timing. I just arrived myself.
You are most considerate, Master Ilua. But in fact, I know you have been sitting here...
If you saw me, why didn't you say something?
I was curious to see how long you could sit still for.
That would be a first. You always seem to appear out of thin air without making a peep. Also, how many times do I have to tell you not to address me as master?
I beg to differ. Why should a young man so well-versed in social...
Please, Lord Flint's... Sir Flint's. I'm begging you, don't flatter me into...
You understand me better than most.
I think they don't understand why you do it. You just love puffing people up till they're a big, happy ball of hot air that floats away into the sky.
In all sincerity, I can only hope that they bring good tidings.
Is the situation that bad?
We just held a strategy meeting. Let me...
In short, we need everyone gone from Pyramida. We also need a team of Lightkeepers to scour the more remote regions of Nodcry for civilians to evacuate.
I only hope we have enough personnel.
We do. Old Man Nikita will definitely help. And we can recall anyone out on patrol to focus on...
Good. I'm sure you and the others will make short work of this. Now, don't forget. Once you've completed this task, make sure you and the rest of the team
Flint?
If you've got something to say, Master Ilua.
You mentioned that you have something else to deal with. How...
I doubt it will be easy.
I know you're a Lightkeeper, and it's your duty to protect others in times of crisis. But I have a feeling that however bad things have gotten in the past, Nodcry has never faced a mass evacuation before. But from this, I don't mean to pry, and it's probably none of my business. But whatever it...
I've been afflicted with some sort of curse, and I'm told it may well trigger if I set foot outside of Nodcry.
What? No. Why?
There are plenty of people out there willing to trample over...
Frankly, Sir Flint, I am furious.
Indeed.
And what? I told you, I'm furious.
Nothing I can do about it, I'm afraid. Things happen.
Hey, you mean you're completely unmoved by my anger?
Then allow me to express my sincerest regret. Come by the lighthouse sometime. We'll catch ourselves...
Maybe I need to spell this out. Lean in a little, Flint.
Oh my. This doesn't bode well.
Word is that you were caught up in a real horror show recently. People were amazed that you returned safe and sound. They've been debating whether you...
I've returned safe and sound from plenty of crises. When you say people...
Fine. I'll be frank. You know what? Forget it. We'll revisit this once it's...
A sound plan.
Just promise me you'll come back...
For you, Master. Also, please pass my regards on to our colleagues. Tell them...
I have to keep searching for a path toward reality. This should do it. The last 2 times I tried to influence reality in this space, it consumed a lot of Kuvaki. I'll try and be more careful this time. I need to leave key clues behind using less power. I hope everyone still remembers what I said on Moon Prayer Night.
Nothing here either. Flint's?
Ah, Miss Nefer.
What are you doing here?
I just spoke with Itlua about arrangements for the search and came for a walk nearby. As for you, why would... Huh.
As well as figuring out how to gather intel on the Traveler, I wanted to... Also, we'll need to bring a lot of force to bear against Dottore, even if we're only looking to rescue the You don't think Columbina perished either, do you?
I'm merely considering the possibility that she survived, just as you are.
Do you remember what she said on Moon Prayer Night? About using moonlight to send messages?
Of course. I think that's why we're both here.
Where have you checked so far?
I've been focusing on the outdoors. Anywhere the moonlight shines. I
checked the Curatorium of Secrets, and a few rooms where I thought I might find... The only places I haven't looked yet are the rooms in the flat. But process of elimination isn't the only thing that brought me here.
Oh, really?
After all that build-up, our mystery out...
Huh? Am I imagining things? Come on, let's see what's going on.
Oh no. I knocked over a vase as soon as I came in. Although, it looks like as long as I'm careful with my... Anyway, is this the flagship? I only went into the lobby last time, so I've never actually... If nothing else, She mentioned where her room was. I think it's... this one. The door is closed. But if this is anything like when I disappeared, then maybe... I'm in. She and Paimon aren't here at the moment. I hope she's okay. I wonder... Best not to dwell on that. Please, Traveler.
Huh. Just a cat.
Nothing else here strikes me as noteworthy.
Didn't you stay here for a couple of nights?
Before Rarir showed himself, yes.
Did you notice anything unusual during your stay?
I remember thinking how much noisier the flagship is at night compared to the graveyard. The Traveler and Paimon were most...
This is where they've been staying, yes? Over here?
That's right.
I wouldn't usually condone breaking and entering, but we can make it up to...
Focus now. I have to write a message on the wall using Kuvaki. Simply open your windows on nights when the moon shines bright, and the moonlight will naturally flow towards the words I have written. Here goes. I'll need... There's a noise outside the door. Please, you have to see these words.
Well, do you sense anything?
Unfortunately, no.
And this place was our last chance.
Not necessarily. We've only looked in Nasha Town so far. Miss Columbina said she would leave messages at her friends' dwellings. It's still worth checking where Miss La-
Let's try and make some time. Wait.
What's that look for? This is a victory feast. It's normal to eat a little more than usual.
The Traveler and Paimon. But why are they...
Huh. You worried Paimon sick while you were out there fighting Rare. So this is your chance to make it up to her, alright?
Wait. So this is the... How did I end up here? Wait. That's it. Every time I've entered reality within this space, it's been at an every one of those points has been before I fell into them, and everything I've done to affect reality really did happen in the past. Does this mean that within the moon's reflection...
Not long till Moon Prayer Night now. It's gonna be even livelier than tonight. Although, it's gonna be sad saying goodbye to the damselette.
Paimon... No, I can't. Even if I make contact. And in any case, I'll likely get... Instead, I have to find a way to... Wait. Even I hadn't thought of doing that before Moon Prayer Night. They'd know... Is there...
Don't lose heart. We'll find a way somehow.
Huh?
Oh, you say that, but the Frost Moon is beyond... If we wanted to go visit her, how would we make it through to...
We might not have all the answers now, but I'm sure we'll...
Huh. Yes, someone's got...
The present. That's right.
What's your plan?
Flint's, when you were staying next door, did you ever...
No. The rooms here are dark and damp, and there's such a buildup of dust on the windows that the moonlight...
The moonlight?
Ah, I think I see where you're going. One moment. I'll see if the owner is...
Don't bother. Time is of the essence.
Time. Even if no one sees what I've written at this moment, maybe someone... I need to write down as much information as...
Huh? What's up with you?
A little.
Well, you should probably hit the hay...
You truly have. You helped defeat Rare, helped me reclaim my name, and you helped the... Wherever you are right now, I'm sure you're... This is all I can... How I wish I could stay here. But... It's time. I hope to see you again. In the next time. And if the opportunity presents itself.
I will surely return to your side.
Huh.
Columbina. She's alive.
Not only that, but she's left us an entire walls where she even wrote down what would happen on Moon Prayer Night. It's just...
I am here. Time in this place flows backward. I am constantly moving forward.
It sounds like she's found a way to influence the past but her future is our path.
So, these words have been here ever since we defeated the Wraith. Which came first?
Only when I'm in a good mood. And at least...
Well, I never do. Everything that has happened already belongs to... As a business person, and especially an intel broker, what I do,
An admirable philosophy.
it's a means of survival. Let's go. We have a wall's worth of clues to share with the others.
It appears that the doctor's energy signature has changed to something similar to Kuvaki. But Nodcry's Kuvaki devices will only have a limited effect on it. I can also... I must...
My subordinates just shipped them in from Fontaine. Some of them are from the Narcissenkreuz Ordo. Some are incident reports from Petrichor, and then there's a few test reports for these. Additionally, after some further scanning,
What's that?
Tevat's skies contain multiple moons. A long time ago, when I did my first scan, I detected 3. But when I checked again just now, I detected...
So there's one extra?
Yeah. Originally, I thought that if I could still find 3, but then it occurred to me that apart from the frost moon, Tevat's moons are just husks. And husks surely shouldn't show up in the scan. So, it's weird, isn't it? If we can't even distinguish between a dead and a living moon, how are we Or does this mean that the moon marrows are equivalent to the moons themselves?
It's certainly possible. In which case, the 4th moon you detect...
So he wasn't bluffing. He really built his own...
It's easy to get overwhelmed when you have too much on your plate. Maybe you need to relax. Perhaps try going for a walk.
Nothing can calm me down at a time like this.
It's Mr.
I really hate that ringing tone. Ugh. First of 4 orthants of...
Oh, sorry if we're disturbing you. Might I ask what...
What do you want?
Are you still at the curatorium of...
Yeah. Look, everyone else is still out, so there's no hurry.
Even though we have crucial intel to
Do you intend to share it via the Dodo community?
Ordinarily, I would, but this is a unique situation. I think it's best that we discuss it in person.
All right, then. So, what's...
The rest of the team is still out working on their missions and evacuations. But we've decided to fill you in on the most crucial...
Sandrone, you were right. Columbina is most likely still alive.
That's the best news we've received in a while.
Random locations. Appearing in reverse order? Are you serious? Anyway, does this mean we can deduce her condition from the moon marrows?
Miss Sandrone, there's nothing wrong with simply admitting that you're happy to hear the good news.
I'm not. And she's the least of our problems. If she can't control the flow of time in there, she's just gonna keep moving backwards. Different points in time won't intersect, and she'll never find a way out.
Let's say life begins with a drop of water. When did time begin? No, that's not right. Her final destination would be the moment at which the space she is in was created.
But it doesn't seem like we can influence that space from the outside world. Also, if she's alive, Rerir and Thelindis might be too. But as far as we know...
I'm afraid I must concur with Miss Nefer in this.
Can't exactly argue with that. Let's leave it there.
Will it help with your research?
I doubt it's gonna help with breaking Dottore's energy fields. But who knows when it might... All right, I need to get back to my research. Mr. Albedo has made a lot of suggestions.
Sure, I'll stay here. I have things to work on. Paimon, are you there? Oh, right. She went with Varka to Natlan, didn't she? Good thing we've moved her and the... Speaking of the Traveler,
Paimon here. Not in at the moment, but if anyone needs to borrow her stuff or the travelers... Also, traveler, if you get back before Paimon, make sure to get some rest. Paimon...
How sweet. Well, since you offered, this is the Traveler and Paimon's luggage. It's well organized. I wonder which of them... What do we have here? The camera captured a special moment that can only occur between... You can really sense how the photographer feels about their subject. I wonder why this picture was placed out. This must belong to the Traveler. Hang in there.
Polonia. Search keyword world formula and bring me all relevant books. Let's see. This one is... I believe that the correct term for this is Fortuna. This was an ancient Romorian technology. I never imagined that Romorian ideas would be so similar to the diagram I have named. The human civilization should gradually shed possibilities as it continues to explore. The sparks of civilization shall run out, unless we can... Variables. Descenders? Дотторе likely captured the Traveler because of her descender status. But the Three Moons' authority comes from the... Where does this variable factor in? The world formula calculates the fate of... Polonia. Search keyword pathway and bring me all relevant books. Otonki Sermon Dictation. Explications on the chemical... Observe and compute the pathway displayed in the guidance diagram. Deconstructing and reversing its effects could... So, it's one of Renee's draft lectures. This is so long. This guy sure loves showing up. Polonia. Search keyword tree model and bring me all relevant books. Most of the experimental devices proposed by the Lilia Crucis Ordo are built based on the simple and basic logical structure of Lilia Crucis. When Duke St. Germanus departed, he said, "It seems that there's no going back. In all other things, he is but ordinary." Excuse me? I'm sorry. That's just ridiculous. Great Detective Herlock, the alchemist and the clockwork saint? Still, the author swears that they knew Renee well. Whatever. I guess it's not beyond the realm. Memory, wishes, souls, and persona. Frankly, this sounds more like occultism, but if Albedo vouches, the way Alain Guillotin saw it, the world was comprised of machines. Renee, his full name was Renee de Petrichor, if I recall correctly. That place was also the source of most of our information regarding Remurian civilization. Seems the cutting of souls and storing them in vessels. These seemingly unrelated techniques underpinned Renee's research. Assuming that the 4 orthants correspond to the chemical marriage model, Alain would have scoffed at that. He never would have let those theories or... What was Alain's view on Renee? I know he mentioned the... Oh, now I remember. Alain's old notes are here too. They mentioned Renee once. Renee seemed most out of sorts when he spoke to me. A lack of sweet foods has dulled his mind, I should think. Yep, that sounds like Alain. My subordinates actually did a half-decent job digging out all these materials. Some of Alain's old files are completely consistent with these records. He must have gotten them from the Tower of Gestalt. I never knew he... He may have kept them, but come to think of it, Renee's world formula was filled with calculations of constants. That shows he believed that the fate... As for Alain... it's been too long. I forget what he said. What would he have said? A guy like him, fervent believer in machines, but not headstrong enough. The world he created that procedure to save this world. Yet the scale of the world's fate proved too enormous. The result was beyond his ability to calculate. He died having never seen the outcome. And did you really never take a close look at Renee's research? Or did you read it, but deem his philosophy incompatible with the very thought of trying to incorporate his ideas probably made you feel sick to the stomach? Well, don't worry, because there's a whole... You once asked me what I wished for. Should have asked him instead. He... Even the tiniest variable can make big waves in the present. Now then, allow me to put these incompatible fragments together in your stead. First, establish and verify the existence of the Great Circle. Absolute nihil on one end, absolute reality. Then, variables. The sparks of civilization shall run out unless we can... Traverse the world, space-time, and civilization. Then extract the essential nodes from the primordial power that differentiated records. This is so horrendously complicated. How do you think it looks, Polonia? Fine, keep it to yourself. It's not like you can talk anyway. I'll assume you gave it a... I jest. But true madness does often start with trying to save the world. So would Rosaline. She's been dead for a while now. When I close my eyes and think back, I can still see her face. And that enormous dress No one's asking me, obviously, but I hope you all know that I never wanted to save the world. I'm not crazy. I don't have The world needs a solution. But I don't need the... Oh, cookies to go with the tea. Let's see. Something's written on the box. We are proud to present this homage. Sounds like a dumb gimmick to me. Hmm? What? Are you kidding me? Somehow I doubt that an early night and a glass of water is magically gonna save a world on the brink of existential peril.
Lady Arlecchino, word has reached us that Lady Marionette's troops are all in position. They are ready to act as soon as the order is given.
Excellent.
The only thing is, they are fewer in number than we expected. It looks like many of them must have lost their lives at the hand of the
Can't be helped. Allow them to join our ranks, and...
As you wish.
It's been a while, Arlecchino. You look well. Did Dottore really have to build his lab right on the sole path between Snezhnaya and Nodcry? Had to go on a huge detour to stay—
Sounds like an arduous journey. I assume you've brought—
Of course, all part of the job. Firstly, the Tsaritsa has authorized Fatui Internal Affairs to review Dottore's case. They will reach a formal verdict on whether he has turned traitor and whether he poses a threat to Snezhnaya. While they're working on that, I've been ordered to come and receive the
They are nearby. My team will escort you to them.
Great. Aside from that, Her Majesty has a message for you and Sandrone personally.
She stayed behind to work since I was making the trip anyway. It seemed sensible to have what—
All right, guess that's just how she rolls. In that case, tell her that the Tsaritsa's decree this time is pretty awesome. Still, I wonder what— Wait, what's that? Did one of our troops turn into a monster?
Take him out.
Overruled. Yeah. This is where we fall. Transfixed.
Tidal wave. Yeah, brace yourself. This is gonna hurt. Yeah, yeah, You've gotten stronger, Arlecchino. Nice.
Stop that right now. I appreciate the praise, but I am not fighting you today.
I knew it. I can't believe it. He was a living, breathing human one moment.
Another fine piece of work by our dear colleague.
What in the world has been going on in Nodcry?
A lot. But long story short, Dottore stole 2 moon marrows that should have belonged to Columbina, then built a 3rd moon marrow of his own to concentrate the Trilunar Authority in his hands.
What? What do you mean he built a moon marrow? People build roads and houses, not moon—
You could stand to be less surprised. We are harbingers. The work we are engaged in makes the creation of God seem mundane. I tell everyone who asks that you once crossed swords with Rex Lapis while serving as a key supporter for Rosaline's plan. But right now—
Thanks for speaking up for me. Those 2 really took me for a ride back then. Then again, surely no common adventurer would manage to get tangled up with them the way I did. That's gotta count.
It almost sounds like you wish to repeat the experience. I might have to No.
I'll stop
Dottore is currently still experimenting with his newfound power in ways that continue to corrode the outside world. As for the human mutation, I believe this is simply a consequence. That radiant beast was once a subordinate of Sandrone's. I suspect he was only allowed to live so that he could become an experimental subject. Also, those of us who fought Dottore have been afflicted with a curse. As such, I cannot leave Nodcry.
This is so much worse than I thought. No wonder. While these exceptional circumstances persist, the Harbingers are hereby authorized to use unilateral executive power.
My thanks to Her Majesty. I will pass these good tidings on to Sandrone.
Her Majesty has also declared that she will refrain from launching an attack on the now evacuated Nodcry due to the presence of unretrieved research material.
A wise decision.
By the way, how's my old partner doing?
Partner? You mean the trap? I'm afraid I have bad news. She was captured after our failed assault.
What? Why? Since when does
That is indeed the question. I'm not sure he does.
This won't do. I have to rescue her.
You can't. We have no idea where the travel...
What am I supposed to do then?
Sandrone is working on it. The best thing you can do right...
Fine. I guess I'll...
One last thing. Tell the Rooster to get the message out to the gods and citizens of every nation in Tevat. Beware. An uncontrollable pollution is spreading The source of that pollution is a madman drunk on the success of his experiments. The Fatui and our allies will However, if Nodcry falls, things are likely to... Considering Dottore is one of our own, all Fatui stationed in Nodcry consider it our duty to stay and
Hey, don't be too pessimistic. If it comes to it, I'm sure Her Majesty won't stand by.
I hope you're right.
You're right on time.
Thanks. Hey, do you think I'll get that close? I made sure I was on my best behavior in Mondstadt.
I'll help you apply, don't worry. For now, let's see what we have here.
What are the Doctor's energy fields even made from? The usual attract...
They are very mysterious. But ultimately, energies from... Thanks to research by Master and the Hexen Circle, we know that Tevat's 7 elements are derived from the more primordial power of the Light Realm, which is antagonistic with the power. Since you have the power of the Dragon Durin within you, I'm sure you can...
That's true. It's not abyssal energy, it's something...
I've been thinking about something. Do you still remember the device that Dory supplied from the Academe? That was one of the most marvelous feats of ingenuity I've ever seen. Not to mention the operating principles. Surely the most ingenious... The clue was that Miss Columbina was somehow able to use the pyro energy that you provided. Despite... Now, all elemental energy is, of course, derived from light realm energy. This presumes a theoretical model of the 7 elements akin to that of light refracted through a prism. I almost wonder if the idea for the device was conceived based on direct observations of said prism. It is at once a masterwork of engineering and a groundbreaking application of the Academia's latest... I suspect only Lesser Lord Kusanali herself could have devised such an ambitious technology. But back to the energy field before us. If this is pure light realm energy, its relation to elemental energy is one of integration. Could this mean that elemental energy...
Should we give it a try?
We should.
Ha! It worked!
Clear signs of disruption were detected at the periphery of the energy field. This indicates that elemental... Now you try.
Alright, here goes.
Switch to abyssal energy and attack again. No surprises there. Abyssal power drains the energy field. I now feel confident in asserting that the energy field is indeed pure light realm energy.
But the energy field is huge. How much elemental
We don't have to neutralize it completely. We can... That's all for theory. Would you like to continue?
So you knew I was here.
Huh? When did you get here?
A while ago. But Albedo sounded like he was working on his thesis defense back there. Back in Sume...
Very thoughtful of you. I'm truly touched.
With what?
A little test. Try using Animo to unleash a concentrated assault with...
Nice! This time it tore through the...
Tremendous.
Should we go through?
We probably shouldn't risk having mutually antagonistic energies in such close proximity.
Sounds sensible to me.
Don't worry, I got this. You two be careful in there.
What do you mean, Sig?
It's based on a new alchemical concoction I developed last month. When 2 bottles of it are smashed on the ground together, they emit a
Glad I asked.
Like I thought. Beyond a certain distance, we can't see the opening where we came in. Maybe that's to prevent people from escaping.
Sounds like Dottore's style to me. Not much has changed. Things are basically the same here as they were before the energy field appeared.
They have no heartbeat and they're not breathing. We can only assume they're dead. But there are no visible wounds. Also, there's an animal squatting next to each body.
It's watching us. That's not an animal's gaze.
What are you trying to tell us?
Doesn't seem eager to talk. I guess maybe it's just an animal after all.
Let's keep looking around.
Same situation everywhere. Not a living soul in sight. Just countless bodies.
Well, I think we can safely rule out the possibility that...
Is skirting around the topic your way of showing consideration for other people?
Just being cautious. I don't doubt...
Careful.
Please. Help us. Please.
Over there. I hear a voice.
Please. Help us.
What happened here?
I don't know. Suddenly, everyone collapsed. I still have some of my...
It looks like there's a huge experiment going on inside this energy field. Maybe each energy field is its own giant experiment.
He's swapping human minds with those of animals. Even without the other circumstances, this would be an extremely radical... Those people may have lost their sense of selves, but they are not fully animals either. If they were, they would have...
We should go. No sense in...
Agreed.
you're back! Everything okay?
We saw some things that take a strong stomach.
We should share our findings with the others.
Yes? Who is it?
Miss Nefer, it's me, We found a way to break through the energy fields. With enough control, it's possible. Also, we managed to take a look inside. Дотторе is carrying out his cruel experiments on an immense scale.
Sounds like he's living down to...
Might I ask how things are proceeding on your end?
I'm just about to get started. I'll be in touch once...
Understood.
I will.
Well, Nefer, I'll link up with you once my tasks are complete.
What makes you think I'd need...
I'll need it. And considering the way you approach certain matters, I think you'll be better off with...
Let's begin. Entering simulation mode. A vast wasteland. I was expecting something more vibrant. Wait.
What are you looking at? In that case, I'll look at... I want to know all about everything you've seen. Is there somewhere I should return to? Or should I stay here? I don't dislike my current life. Roaming the land, fighting battles, accomplishing missions. I guess the only thing that's missing...
This is the conscious layer, which contains a person's true feelings.
I suppose anyone who lives long enough ends up wishing for someone who can't be there. Maybe it's the only way we can feel...
Time to delve a little deeper.
Nasha Town is hardly the optimal choice for a place to live, but it has character.
What are you trying to say?
Oh, don't be nervous. I was just thinking where might make a good starting point for your journey. Perhaps I should send you further afield.
Conria ceased to exist.
Once again, you fail to understand the possibilities that the Tri-Lune create. You simply do not wish to see that happen. That might be because you miss your sibling and fear if we are to collaborate, we need to maintain an amicable relationship.
Oh no.
What are you... What are you gonna do?
Don't move. Something unwanted has crept into...
Did you save me?
If I hadn't cut the connection, Дотторе might have caught you from the other side. This was a good idea, but once is plenty. You were...
Thanks, but now's not the time for that.
Albedo speaking.
I think I know where she is.
What is this endless... I can't see anything. Even... What happened?
Ah, sorry about that. I take it you didn't notice. Just now, a friend of yours...
Could it be Nefer? How did she do it?
Do you think she's aware of your current circumstances? Oh dear. Have I stunned you into silence? I only wanted to slow down your time a little so I could stop your intruder in her tracks. It would have been nice. I must say, I'm finding the ability to adjust the flow of time rather intriguing. A whole month passed before you opened your eyes again, but only for you.
Point taken. You've proven once again that you have...
Oh, you misunderstand. This wasn't about proving a point. I was testing things. I only wanted to make you sleep for a short while, but it ended up lasting a whole month. I hope you're not angry with me. It was only a month's discrepancy, nothing too serious. Had I been off by a year, a decade, or even a...
You could have frozen me for millions of years. So much for collaboration. You aren't showing much.
Millions of years? I wonder if you don't understand humans all that well. They are very pragmatic. If I had you sit here for a week, I imagine people might sympathize. But if I left you here for 100, 1,000, the sheer size of that number would cause it to lose all meaning to them. They would not have the capacity to comprehend. Unfortunately, while gods do exist in Tevat, it is ordinary human. Their lifespans are so limited, their bodies so fragile. Your long life and unique origins make you fundamentally different from... Even I feel bad for you sometimes. This world has made you into a slave. So many times you have served its will. You have been treated most. I can change that. I will grant you special privileges and give you back the status you rightly deserve.
I've entered the past 3 times at this point, but I still... For instance, beyond each point being further back. So far, the common thread linking all 3 scenarios is that the Traveler has been present. But it's more than that. I know... I'll keep this question in mind as I carry on.
Humans, you never change. Always trying to use powers you neither comprehend.
This looks like Star Sand Shoal. Was this before Rerir regained his physical form?
You've messed with the cannon again, huh? Sorry, but this round...
The cannon. That's right. I was at Silvermoon Hall and I sensed an... And right after that, came an ominous power emanating from Star Sand.
My body was once torn into countless pieces and hurled into the swirling chaos of time itself. But
I wonder if I could try to prevent his resurrection. But how would I do it? What can I...
Traveler! Behind you! Look at that light!
No, I won't make it in time. She's using the Kuvaki shield like I taught her. Is she gonna use it to block? She's strong. I'm sure she can manage. But the... Easy Island. The Frost Moon Scions will be exposed to lethal...
A question, if I may. Kind Miss Columbina. When the cannon's Kuvaki beam was deflected earlier, I saw several bolts of energy streak toward Hisi Island, only to be blocked.
Maybe that really was me after all. Well, future me.
Sigi sato pasa sax, nitivi potufutos.
There's no time.
Osestikos paratini pirautur.
I have to make it. Oh, Frost Moon. If you can hear me, if you can sense my call, then please, heed me once more! Did it work?
Hey, wake up. Hey, did you hear? Columbina,
Oh.
It's 3 in the afternoon, actually. And could you...
But I feel so And you're Coffee, right? It's so bitter, but it smells lovely.
It's like you were raised by wolves in a forest or something. What did you drink growing up? Grass?
The Frost Moon Scions certainly led a more fruit.
Then I'll bet you've never eaten one of these before.
It smells delicious.
That's because it's a Fontanian recipe. I had a little free. Rosaline will be here shortly, but if you really... Hey, at least let me finish before you start eating. Or did the rules not apply to you because you're the high... Of course they are. I
was worried they might contain traces of machine oil.
What? You know, there's something I've always wanted to ask you. I mean, I'm sure their food was awful. But there's gotta be more to...
Well, life there didn't go quite...
What were you expecting? You're a god. Your followers... Surely you can just answer a few prayers here and there in return for the free food and drink.
Well, would you help other people? Just for The doctor told me that you were created by a great mechanic.
The Lord Artificer. Ugh, some people can't...
Oh, Lord Artificer. And didn't he...
Narcissenkreuth.
Yes, that was it.
You must be joking. I wouldn't go even if they
Exactly. Well, I felt the same way.
What do you know? We're on this... In his later years, Alain did ask me if there was anything I wanted to do. If I had any...
Who's Alain?
He was the... You know what? Never mind. You're not gonna remember. Anyway, the point... Let me ask you this. What sort of place would you like to live in?
A place where people don't ask me for things I cannot give them. Where they don't worship me. I'd also like the freedom to come and go as I please. And ideally...
Not to burst your bubble, but no such place exists in the world. Now, take your snacks and scram.
Did I... pass... Of course. I'm back. I dreamed of events from my... Sandrone, I miss you all back there. I guess I managed to harness all the Kuvaki energy. Time is flowing backwards here. And I can... That mystery ally everyone talked about. I can sense that there isn't much more power remaining up ahead. What lies at the end of all of this? And... well... It's getting harder and harder to use my power. I'm no match for the Abyss in this state. I need to avoid the contaminated fragments. Time to go. I wonder where I'll find myself this time. The Final Night Cemetery.
Or not!
Difficult, yes. But it is also our...
Seems like they're searching for information. Oh, I remember. Was this my doing too?
To expose the true intentions of this Rarir.
Are my actions changing the past? Or are they simply completing a process? Is all of this inevitable? Or am I the... If I choose not to help them now, will it change how things...
Hope we don't land on our heads then.
They're my friends. I can't not help them.
Ghost!
And the other one was...
Hey! Another file's moving!
That should do it. Luanatar? You... can... Wait! Luanatar. So she's that familiar presence I've been... She's always been by the Traveler's side. That explains why the Traveler has been... But why Luanatar? Is it because she has a connection to me as the Moon Goddess? That's... I cannot sense any power up ahead. This is likely my final chance to enter. It's now or never. I have to Hisi Island? How? Where's Luanatar?
Seeing Enefa and Aino reunion.
Traveler, Paimon. No. Stay calm. I don't have much power left to change. Think, Columbina. A way back. Do I go back to Moon Prayer Night? And if I return in my current state? Dottore's actions that day proved that he'd been planning that for a long time. He had already seized the even if I managed to get back. How can I fight against him when he wields... I can't. If I go back like this, I'll be playing... I have to find some way of rivaling the Wait. Time flowing backwards. Does that mean... I know what I must do.
Speaking of homes, we must already be close to where the Frost Moon Scions live.
But how do I communicate my plan to my friends? Should I write it down here? No. Someone up... I need something with a close connection to me. Something I can use... It was I who brought Luanatar into being. That's why I could sense a familiar power from the moment I entered. It also explains why she's been present in every past location that I've entered. Because we have a deep connection.
Hey there! What's...
And the reason why there are no more gates to the past after this point is... No wonder I sensed the trace of a blessing when we first... Back then, I was just a little lost dove.
Go on. Go on now. We've got stuff to do.
Hey, you scared it off.
I'll be counting on you. Remember to stay by the traveler's side. Oh, and bring her to the garden where the moon prayer blossoms grow. You too. As for mine...